we are going straight into it if the people are ready to go. And away we do go into the first game. Whoa, sick. Let's see how well I am at producing, observing, casting, organizing, all of this at once. This is gonna be a test. This is gonna be a true test here. And we already made our first mistake of not having the WCS overlay, which was there literally the other time I opened a replay. So, that's Blizzard's fault, not mine. Well, that's totally fine. We're gonna make do for now as I slowly move this thing. Wait up, hold up. Hold up. Alright, cool. Alright, sickest intro ever. Here we go. GuMiho in the top left. We have Trap over on the top right as we get into the first game of this best of 5 for the first Gemini Korean Invitational. Whoa! Sick. Trap's going to actually start with a low ground wall as well. So we're going to see some nice, solid PvT memery to start this off. We cannot get anywhere without having some useful Reddit balance wine potential. So Trap's potentially going to start off with a Chrono Adept as fast as possible. With the gateway slightly closer to the other base, it'll allow him to get it across the map quite quickly. GuMiho starting for a normal gas first into a barracks, so he's not going to try to go for any proxy play on this map. Playing fairly standard for the moment. And we'll see how far that ends up developing as well. Oh, he's going to go Marine first as well. Okay, cool. So a little bit of a difference there. No Reaper Scout, so he's going to be going for fast tech after this as well for a factory or something like that. We'll see what exactly that ends up being. But Trap, on the other hand, did go for the Cyber for Nexus, which again means that he'll be able to get a very fast Adept and chrono it on out. The Marine may or may not help in that defense. Going straight into the reactor definitely will be a bit of a tricky spot, because that means there is going to be only a single Marine to help deal with the Adept, so it's likely going to actually get the cancel if it can get over fast enough. I don't know what this chrono did, or what this rally is. There we go. That kind of defeats the purpose there. And yeah, sorry guys, I'll have like best of 5 and stuff all up on the scores and whatever on the overlay at the next game. For whatever reason, Blizzard Battle.net decided to switch the overlay, or the UI in the settings. It does that. It'll happen where it just like doesn't work for whatever reason. It'll just like switch randomly, even though I never set the settings. I'm also going to put the sound up a little bit. It's pretty quiet. There's the music. Alright, Adept Scout's going to come on over. Looks like he's not going to YOLO it into the CC, though. He's just going to sit over there to get some scouting off. He doesn't want to go super hardcore. So playing the more conservative route. The fact that it is year 0 as well, it's a very large map, so it is kind of harder to get the Adept over, across anyway. So he's just going to try and get some consistent scouting there. Oh, now the music might be too loud. Please give me sound level feedback. Sounds loud. Meanwhile, Trap was going for Stargate. Oracle first as well. He's not going to try to go for any Phoenix play yet. Just going to use the Oracle to scout. He did see the Tech Lab. No, that's just barely out of range, so very good on GuMiho on his building placement there. Not going to be able to be scouted with the Adept Shades. Hides the Cyclone as well there. Bit supply block is GuMiho for a second there. Oh, the Cyclone is actually going to get dragged out by the Adept, so which means the Oracle is going to be able to come in and get an SCV, might be able to get 2. Boom, bada bing, and run on out of there. Okay, cool. Oh, we lost it, though. That was interesting. Not sure how he was so not stuck there. Pretty sure you can get pretty far back there. So, a little unfortunate that he was losing the first Oracle there. Going to be forced to make another 1, so it's going to be 4 in total. But he is going to go up to a total of 3. You don't normally see the 3 Oracle stuff anymore. Usually we've been having a lot more 1 Oracle into... Oh, this is interesting. What am I watching? The second Oracle is going to come over. Kill the Cyclone, though. Hilarious. The Raven energy is used up at this point, though, so it's not going to be too helpful anymore. Even more. Okay. Okay, there we go. We should be good now. Working on the fly. Working on the fly. Working on the fly. We'll get the kinks worked out, don't worry. Gumi's going for a Tank Marine Raven push. He has Cloaked Banshees following this as well. The triple Oracle is looking like it wants to go around. Yeah, I'm going to disable the follower thing too. Totally. Working as we go.
Gemini,
working as we go.
You're cuter than me, you know?
Oh, Kiwian coming with the host as well. Thank you so much. Top. Triple Oracle going in for the backstab. Going to be killing off a lot of the SCVs while GuMiho makes the slow push towards the 3rd base. Only a Cyclone is here to defend, so this is going to do a lot of damage, but Trap does not seem to really realize that these units are going over to the 3rd, so that's going to be a bit difficult to deal with for now. He's going to have to go for the full flank. He might just end up sacking this, though, if he can't get into the right position, but it looks like he will. He's going to go straight for the tank. He's going to get a little close to the Marines, though. Not always the greatest there. Does lose a couple of the Stalkers for it, but getting the tank is really the biggest part of this, considering the fact that there is no upgrades on these Marines, stim, or combat shields. The tank is the only thing that's really holding that kind of push together, so just targeting it and running away is really the smart play. Once the tank is gone, you can't really just sit there with upgradeless Marines, basically. Trap is also going to go into Phoenix Charge Lot after opening Triple Oracle. That's extremely interesting to me. I'm kind of amazed at that. I feel like it's a very rare sight. A random 3 Stalker going to come over here as well. GuMiho, after doing that push and losing that many SCVs to the Oracles, is going to make it so he doesn't really have many units out here anymore, because all these Marines are still kind of trapped in the middle without any upgrades. Stim only just started 15 seconds ago. That's so late. Here come the air units as well to help figure out how this is going to... Ooh, I don't know if you want to do that, Trap. There's some randomness. Those must have ran from the 3rd base. Amazing. Random Cloak Banshee coming in over to the natural, but there's an Oracle and Phoenix ready to meet it as well. GuMiho getting absolutely clobbered this game so far. 4th base going out for Trap as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disable that follow notification. It's so quiet anyway. So yeah, GuMi going into the 5 racks follow-up. Ooh, he's gonna go down. No, don't tell me he's gonna get the tech lab. Oh my god. That would be insult to injury at this point. I mean, he pulled the SCVs away. He's gonna get it. That is a destroyed stim. Oh my god. Loses, what, a Phoenix or something for that? Totally worth. Trap on the backhand has a random group of Stalkers moving across. Not really sure what this is going to do. He doesn't really need to do that. I mean, Trap's army is kind of weird because it's like mostly just these Stalkers. He got charged, but he doesn't have many Zealots. He just did a Warpin of them. Another random Banshee is going to try to do this harassment over here, but there's a shield battery.
Gemini, you know?
Stim just now starting back up again. Combat shield is going to finish before Stim at the 9-minute mark. Pretty standard PvT as far as I'm concerned. GuMiho's going to have to be resorting to full macro defensive mode at this point. He's not going to be able to push out for a very long time. You need Stim to be able to push out at any point in time. So he's really going to need to bunker down, get some defensive units out. I wouldn't be surprised if once these medevacs start to come out, he's going to get into some liberators as well to help with that. But he might just be too far behind to even get to that stage at all. Trap is just going way too far ahead at this point. The War Prism's heading towards the main while he's moving down the middle as well. GuMiho is aware of it, though. I think there was maybe something at the watchtower or just something passed by it. So he's going to be able to move to intercept this. Not going to do too much for now. Maybe Trap will hide it back there for later. Yep, he will. 3 Zealots going into the third as well. However, tank, easy peasy. Four bases, all nice and saturated. Robo Bay, I was just about to say, what kind of splash tech are we going to be transitioning into? So he's going double Robo Colossus, it looks like. He could go Ruptors as well. Trap is not one to go away from the Disruptor, or shy away from the Disruptors, I would say. Vikings kill off the War Prism in the top left, so that's going to be a bit of a breather for GuMiho. Doesn't have to worry about that too much anymore. At least until another one comes out. GuMiho tries to step forward, but Trap is right there to meet him. Some Widow Mines getting picked up as well, not really getting any juicy connections. And a Dorito Cannon, as Nate would say, does go off. A couple Archons get disabled as well. Kind of cute little use there for the Raven. However, there's just way too much right here. Even without a War Prism to help reinforce, there's really nothing GuMiho has left. He's got a small force of Bio up at the front, but once Trap's units come walking on forward, he should be able to continue to snowball. This cute little supply depot block is actually going to allow GuMiho to finish off some of these Stalkers, which is pretty good. But at what cost? He's got 19 Zealots on the backside coming across. He's got 2 Robo Colossus fully in production at this point. How many SCVs are dead in total? Almost 30. So while that probably was honestly the greatest possible exchange that GuMiho could have asked for in that situation, it's a matter of how much damage is there really to sustain now. The Archon disable was really cute. I think that actually helped a ton, as they just waltzed forward to their deaths, basically. I also just realized Trap has only been on 1 Forge for a while. He only just got that second one somewhat recently, so he's only on +2 armor with +3, or +1 only just now finishing with +3 kind of trailing as well. So GuMiho is now equal, but was ahead on upgrades during that as well. 5th base going to the bottom corner. Some Widow Mines still getting picked up by Phoenix somehow. Amazing. Ooh, a couple random Widow Mines getting spread around the map. Wonder if those can ever pick off any Warp Prisms or something like that later on. Looking for... There's Ghosts in production. I don't think there's a Fusion Core yet. I'm gonna have so many buildings. So no Liberator range, not for some time at least. Trap is maxed, however, so he definitely wants to come in here. Trying to drag some mines over the bio, only gets them over the Marauders, so not really much splash damage going to be done there. But in comes Trap with a huge amount of charge lots. There's not really much anti-air for these Liberators, but I mean, they're just going to die immediately anyway. It doesn't matter. There's enough.
I love Gemini, you know.
Another huge Warping of Stalkers is going to come in here, and Trap is looking to section off a lot of this here. Trying to be cute with the 2 Colossi, blinking up, killing off the Vikings. And forcing his way on through Trap, coming on with the 1-0 lead. Let me go into my settings and change the WCS overlay, so that way it is actually somewhat nice to look at. What's our second map? Port Alexander. Let me go into Streamlabs as well to disable that stuff. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, rigged. LOL. Yeah, disable follows. Yeah, I'm finding. I can't. Frickin' Twitch or Streamlabs has changed, and I can never find where anything is anymore. Alert box. There we go. Follows. Disable. Save settings. Wonderful. I do appreciate all the new follows, all the new viewers. I'm surprised. I'm honestly amazed that we have this many viewers already. Like, that's actually kind of crazy. I was really not expecting that many viewers so fast. So, thank you very much for everyone tuning in. I can move this back now. Wonderful. Wow. Whoops, not that. Control 0. Oof. I have to remember how to do this. Oh, it doesn't show clan tags. There's a way to do that, I'm sure. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Again, we're learning as we go. We're learning as we go. GuMiho at the top left, trap at the bottom right. There's a way to get clans in here, I know it. Let's do that first. There we go. There's a way to get clans in here. I forget which one. Toggle clan names from auto detect? What? No, that's not how it is. There's a way to get clans, I swear. I've seen it. Someone more experienced will tell me how. I honestly always would just spectate with the regular thing. Just the regular overlay. I'm so used to just doing that instead. Looking at the top right for supply and everything. Looking at the bottom for what I'm selected. I'm sure I'm going to mess that up so many times. This trap's not going for the early adept this time, just going for the 20 nexus into cyber.
I love Gemini, you know?
What the heck? I turned that off. Excuse me? Streamlabs, do you work?
Thank you.
Streamlabs, hello. Follow alerts, disabled. Is this a joke?
Thank you.
I'm tilted. Probe being hidden to the bottom. Not sure if this is going to be a proxy or if it is just going to be used to scout a little bit later. It's looking like it's just going to be used to scout later. Reaper's going to try and come in here. Stargate being dropped once again by Trap. Reaper is going to be forced away. Doesn't want to dabble with that adept for now. Yep, and here comes the probe scout, gonna try and come in here. Oh, if he went a little bit earlier, he could have blocked that. That would have been pretty nice. But we're gonna have the double Hellion follow up with the reactor into the tech lab and starport, so likely a tank follow up or a Banshee follow up. Hero is unstoppable. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is not working. Trap needs to pause for some reason. This gives me time to figure out what the hell is going on with Streamlabs. Do I have to disable all of them? Like all the variations? Disable, disable, disable. Save settings. Alright, let's see if that works. Someone follow. This is how you gain the followers, guys. Since you know, you play a tournament, have follow notifs on, be really annoying about it, have chat ask for you to disable it, don't actually disable it, and then just have people follow all the time to keep checking if it's actually disabled or not. I've got the real sellout plays here. 2 Hellions gonna come on in. It's kind of interesting he waited, or he didn't choose to wait for 4 or 6 like you usually see. He's just going in for the 2, and it's just gonna get immediately slapped down. Legit nothing happened there. Did he kill? He killed 2 probes. That's nothing. So yeah, Banshee follow-up is going to be the choice for GuMiho. Pretty standard follow-up from the Hellion opener. You followed and nothing happened. Well, it's because there's a slight delay. So it may not have... Well, no, it doesn't even show that you followed, Bobman. Who knows? Who knows what happened? 3 Adept's going to come in here after killing the Hellions. We'll see if that can do anything. He's going to let them through. Kills almost an SCV. There we go. There's one. So I don't know what GuMiho's doing there. Just leave the supply depot open. Come on up. Recalls them out. Is he going to save all of them? Indeed he does. Protoss is extremely broken. Phoenix being sent back home as well, so that way if the Banshee decides to come right over, he can deal with it. It looks like he's deciding against it. Nope, he is keeping me on my toes even. Why don't just disable on obs? Because sometimes that doesn't work. Oh, this is cute. He's sending the Phoenix, spreading them out as much as possible to hopefully even catch it on its way over. But GuMiho is sending it in a different location. Oof. I need to work on my observing while casting at the same time. Does he have an observer? Yes, it is. There it goes. I was going to say, he has all these Phoenix spread around, but he doesn't... Oh. He doesn't actually have an Oracle. Caster cursed. Is GuMiho going, like, Battle Mech? Because he's going Cyclone Banshee with some random Marine support. This is going to be an interesting push. I'm curious if he's going to, like I said, go into the full Battle Mech and drop down some extra factories, or if he's just going to stick to this. He's going for a fast 3rd CC as well. I'm wondering if he's trying to bait Trap into thinking there's some sort of fast 2-base pressure coming in here. But it is... No, it's all a ruse. It's just a fast 3cc. And then going into the extra barrack, so not going to be any of the battle mech stuff. He's going to be going into bio, getting stim as well. Another Banshee getting picked off. Only a couple probes going down. Ooh, these Cyclones might be getting their work cut out for him in a second. Get him! Oh, he sees it! Doesn't want to go for it. Observer checking everything out, seeing what is going on in GuMiho's base. Sees the fast 3cc. Does he see the double ups? Not quite yet. But Trap is in a pretty good know-how at this point. Lots of adepts being made, by the way. And a random immortal. And another random immortal. What a this is a weird game. This is just a strange composition. Trap going into the Colossus. Only one robo, not going to go into the fast double robo. That'd be pretty strange to see. Looks like we disabled the notifications successfully. Good job, everybody. We've done it. Thank you, Trap, for offering me that 5 seconds to do that. That was brilliantly timed. So we got 3 adepts sectioned off here to do some nice harassment. Observer seeing when the movement of the army allows him to do so, and he will go for it. Cyclone's being moved over by GuMiho, along with a double drop. Ooh. Okay, he went for the pickup instead of the shots on the medevacs, but he's going to kill all this off regardless. This army is a very strange composition, but it is one that could definitely still deal with this. Picking up a lot of the Marauders and the Cyclones. Forced to move out of there is GuMiho, while these adepts were able to kill off quite a bit more workers. Wouldn't mind killing off some of the stuff here. That's it. Trap just going to take a 2-0 lead very quickly here after kind of a strange, I don't know, a strange game. In before, we have an easy 3-0 before either of the 2 other players in the other series are ready. Kappa XD. Oh wait, no, I'm kidding. Zest is on. I remember seeing him go on there earlier. Alright, third map, automaton. Alright. Is Trap broken? I don't know. Is Protoss broken? Up a tree in the chat. What up? Did you host me, or are you just chilling? If so, I didn't see a notification. That's why I was like fiddling with Streamlabs stuff, so I wasn't sure if I disabled too many things or not. All right, we got GuMiho top, or not really top, but you know, to the side. We got Trap over on the right. I instinctively put the nameplate up on the top. Control Shift 5, Shift 2, nope. Control 2. No, that's not it either. No, I was right. Okay. Oh, nice. I'm lagging. Sick.
These players and who we think will do really well.
We have the return of Comcast being absolutely
Start
terrible.
producers, I would say, is the hardcore fans, if you will, very much so keen on Trap. They think he's very Gemini and his 7 ult accounts. Yeah.
Thank you, Chicken Man, for gifting Up a Tree a sub. Appreciate Sal Dubs in chat. Alright, Comcast, please do not do that again. I would be extremely upset with you if you decide to lag me out of my own tournament. Really hope that would be so... I'd be tilted off the face of the earth. Meanwhile, in this game that's happening, GuMiho is going for the fake meta proxy. So he's putting his barracks in a location that is going to be scouted, however, will initially make it seem as though... it'll make it seem as though he is actually being proxied. So he'll see that immediately. Thank you, Chicken Man, for also gifting to Hajin. Wow. Sick. So Trap did go for the cyber first. Since he took it took him a little while to actually see the barracks, he forces him into going for the cyber first, just in case it was actually a real proxy. However, it was not. It was a meta proxy. So he was trying to basically dupe Trap into overreacting defensively. Oh, this is weird. Oh, this is something else right here. Reactored low grounds barracks follow-up to put a factory on for what I would imagine to be Hellions, I'm assuming. He's going to try and, like, just run Hellions across super fast, I guess. I mean, he could do mines as well, I guess. The same kind of principle, just sneakily run them around. Not really sure what to do with what to do with this one. Hold Control Shift C. Control Shift C. Nope. Oh, what did that hit? Nope, that's not that. That's APM apparently. No, that's Control C. Did he see that? No. Yeah, it's gonna be Hellions. I was right the first time. Adept gonna kill the CC. No, the SCV making the CC. Holy Jesus, Chicken Man going off right now.
StarCraft hipsters, I would say, is the hardcore fans.
Thank you so much.
Very much so keen on Trap. They think he's very
Proxy Starport as well. Didn't even notice this one. So GuMiho is going for the full meme. Gonna see if Trap can react appropriately. Did open for the Stargate for the 3rd game in a row. He is quite a fan of that. So double Hellion getting rallied around along with the Reaper. Adept. All of the Adepts actually are going across. So GuMiho has nothing to defend at home, but neither does Trap except for 2 Adepts. I lied to you. Ha. So I think Trap is probably going to end up ahead in this situation because these 2 Adepts should be able to deal with these Hellions once they catch up to them. The Oracle popping out at the exact moment as well. Going to easily kill off these couple units. Oh, he's going to somehow conveniently find these 2 other Hellions that are rallying across. Epic lulz. Liberator getting rallied over to the top though, so that is what the proxy of choice will be. There's nothing currently to deal with that. There's not a single unit that shoots up from Trap. However, he will be able to warp in a single Stalker to deal with that just as it comes over here. GuMiho putting it at the full range of the Nexus as well to get those couple extra probes. Very nicely done by him. Adepts still over here doing some good work. A mule is running for its life. But right now, Trap is in a little bit of an awkward situation because he's going to get all these probes potentially massacred, but GuMiho going for the more safer direct kills onto the ones at the natural. Still going to be able to get quite a lot here. If he had noticed they were all clumping up to go into the main, maybe he would have gone after that. But GuMiho is instead going to GG immediately regardless. Because he was still dead, I guess, because of these Adepts at the back. They were still being completely dealt with. The Phoenix Stalker, easy peasy. To deal with the follow-up units out of the Stargate. And, damn. Trap takes an extremely convincing 3-0 to start off our first series here. Damn. Very well done on his part, so he'll be moving along.